If you're tired of buying oregano oil supplements that don't seem to do anything, there's a reason. Most of what's out there is either the wrong species or so diluted it barely registers. This one's different and I'll tell you why. So let's go over this oregano oil supplement. I'm gonna cover the key features, show you how to use it, and talk about who this is for. There's one thing that surprised me right when I opened the package, and I'll get to that in a minute. So this is a liquid oregano oil supplement. It comes in a glass bottle with a dropper, and it's designed for daily immune and digestive support. So the brand, they call this the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗘𝗏 formula, their most potent version. So you've got a standard glass dropper bottle. The dropper itself is glass too, which is really nice, so no contact with plastic. There's the dropper. It's also curved dropper on the bottom. We can see the oil. And the bottle is compact. It's around 5 inches tall, so it easily fits in a medicine cabinet or a travel bag. And here's what surprised me. So when I when I opened the box, immediately just oregano just came flooding out and I could smell it, and it was very strong. But honestly, this is a good thing because it tells you you're getting the real thing and not some watered down version of it. So the main thing that sets this apart is the Carvacrol content. So Carvacrol is the active compound in oregano oil. It's what gives it those beneficial properties. This one is extracted at 80% Carvacrol, which the brand calls their 9x potency. And that just means that you're getting a much more concentrated formula compared to typical oregano oils. You know, these other oils come in around 30 to 40%. So you need less to get the same effect, and each drop actually gives you a lot more. Okay, and then we look on the back here, we look at the ingredient. It says wild Mediterranean oil of oregano. That's the only ingredient. So that's the wild oregano species from the Mediterranean region, and it's hand harvested and steam distilled within hours of harvest. So that means you're getting the oils at peak potency, not something that sat around before processing. So that's really important. A lot of cheaper oregano oils use cultivated oregano or different species entirely, and this just doesn't have the same compound profile. Okay, and then we look right here, right below the supplement facts. It says 1,000 servings per container. That is a lot. That's more than a full year's worth of this supplement, depending on how many people are using it and how many drops you're doing per day. So when you break that down, that's just a few cents per day for a premium organic oregano oil that's really efficient. Okay, look on the other side right here. So this is all organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, lactose-free, and vegan. So there's no chemicals, no additives, no artificial flavors or preservatives. So if you're on a keto diet or just generally careful about what goes into your body, this checks all those boxes. And what's nice about this is you know exactly what you're getting, just oregano oil, nothing else. So let's talk about what oregano oil actually does for you, because this isn't just a spice extract. So the main reason people take oregano oil is for the immune support. So that Carvacrol compound I mentioned, it has natural antimicrobial and antioxidant properties. So when you feel something coming on, like a scratchy throat, you know, that rundown feeling, this is when a lot of people reach for the oregano oil. So it's also used for digestive support. So people take it to help maintain their healthy gut flora, especially if you've been traveling or eating things you normally wouldn't. And what's nice about the liquid form is you can adjust how much you take based on your needs. And because it's a natural antioxidant, it helps with overall wellness. So just, you know, fighting oxidative stress, supporting your body's defenses. Just keep in mind, this isn't a medication, it's a supplement, but for daily immune and digestive support, this is what a lot of people swear by. So let's talk about what I like and what could be improved. So what I really like about this is the potency. At 80% Carvacrol, you're getting a serious concentration that actually delivers. The fact that it's 1 drop per serving, it makes it really easy to measure, and you're not burning through the entire bottle quickly. The 1,000 servings per bottle is a lot. And again, it's more than a year's worth of use. And the clean organic formula is nice for anyone who's particular about what they put in their body. One thing that can be improved, I don't know if it would be improved, it's just the taste. It's potent. as mentioned, I smelled, the oregano right when I opened the box. So just keep that in mind. So if you're someone who just can't handle an oregano, flavor, then this wouldn't be for you. But again, I like that it's potent. You know that you're getting oregano. So who should get this? If you're someone who catches, every cold that goes around and you're just tired of feeling run down for weeks every time, this kind of potency is what you want. The 80% Carvacrol means you're actually getting something that can make a difference and not just a placebo in a dropper bottle. So if you've been taking oregano oil capsules but not seeing results, again, those are like 30 to 40% Carvacrol at best, switching to liquid at this concentration is definitely a step up and you will feel the difference. If you travel a lot and want immune supports, you can take this anywhere. This bottle fits in your toiletry bag, and again, it lasts for longer than a year, so just really convenient. And if you're someone who struggles with really strong oregano tastes and don't want, to dilute it, even though you can just add more of the liquid that you're putting in, then this might not be for you. So in my opinion, this is definitely an oregano oil worth checking out. The 80% Carvacrol content puts it at the higher end for potency. The 1,000 servings makes it a solid value. This is clean, organic formula, you know what you're getting. And if you're looking for a serious oregano oil supplement and you're okay with the strong taste, this is definitely worth checking out.